Franchises and gang warfare. The main difference between gangs of the past and gangs of today are the use of firearms and the involvement with drugs. The rapid increase of the gangs are due to violence and drugs. Now, cities and rural areas are being designed in a way to ease people being able to sell cocaine and other illegal drugs. Now, gangs are the ones who push the drugs and they overall enforce and control what is sold, how it is sold, the price of the drugs, and etc. According to a 2006 National Youth Gang Survey, law enforcement officers say that 43% of drug sales involve gang members. Now, street gangs bring the drugs into the country and then they become the primary distributors since they're the ones that ultimately brought it into the country. Now, for the next section, gang rape. Gang rape is another form of violent crime that involves surprisingly large numbers of American youth. A study done by Menachem Amir showed that 43% of rape cases were multiple rape, since multiple rape is almost as common as single rape. The most significant fact about multiple rape was that the perpetrators were commonly from age 10 to 19, so all very young. In 1989, there was a case where there were 6 New York City youths were sent to trial for brutalizing and raping a young woman who was out jogging. They left her for dead. She had a crashed skull. Now, this brought them the term wilding. That's how they described it in court, which ultimately the trial was declared a mistrial and the youths were released. Another astonishing case in which happened in Cleveland were one where this 11-year-old girl was raped by at least 18 boys. Some psychiatrists argue that gang rape is an expression of homosexuality, so stating that co-rapists ultimately want to rape each other or like be with the person they're raping. Participating in gang rape fulfills a social need rather than a sexual desire, especially for the youth who want to prove that they're not chickens. So they rape so that their friends won't like consider them chicken. One of the many problems with these acts is that people stand around and don't help. In 1983, a woman walked into a bar and several men attacked her, and no one did a thing until she ran into the street naked and a motorcyclist helped her and called the police. So bystanders are a big problem.